Mate, it's just drive. Drive to be better. Always be better, you know what I mean? You can be better everywhere. Have that drive, that motivation, and just keep looking for ways to improve. That's it. It's that easy. Like I say every time, I'm not the most athletically gifted guy. Hard work, drive, got to me to where I am, and look what I'm doing.
You need to have sessions that's going to get you ready for a fucking war. Yeah. And that's what we do. Like I don't want to experience an uncomfortable feeling in the fight. I'm going to experience it in the fucking camp. Right. I'm going to go to literally, like I get nervous, as I say, I get nervous for some of my sessions. I get more nervous for my sessions than I do for my fight. Because I know I'm getting fucked up in this, you know, I'm going to be very, very uncomfortable, but I accept that, you know what I mean? So we do sessions where you are going to breaking point, but you know, you just, you know, so I've learned to just accept that. And then from being in them positions, like I get tired, but I don't tell myself you're getting tired. It's like, oh, I've fucking done much worse in training. Because I love challenging myself. I love putting myself in these positions. So a lot of people are like, yeah, he's crazy, but I'm just like, oh, wait, yeah, cool. I've got a chance to just shock the world again. You know, like I love putting myself in these positions. Like I literally, it's like I'll go up to heavyweight just to you know, let's see what we can do. You know what I mean? Like it's just it excites me. I'm the type of guy that while I'm, you know, I can chill. I can, like when you're playing rugby league, you can go take a run and then just chill.
Right.
I don't fucking chill. I'm the type of guy, if we're in our 10-meter line, give me the fucking ball. I'm gonna run it. Someone else runs it. Give me the fucking ball again. You know what I mean? Like that's just how I am. That's how I've always been. Where I just feel like, you know, some people, oh yeah, I'll just chill for a bit. Like I just wouldn't do that. So I think I've always done that. I've always been, even from the first day of doing MMA, you know what I mean? I'm the type of person, when you're always doing that, when you're always like putting yourself in uncomfortable positions, and then, you know, you always got to figure ways out. Yeah, so if I'm versus heavyweights, because that's the type of guy, I'll train with heavyweights, and you'll be losing, but you know, you can just sit there and accept that, oh, I'm going to find a way to get up. And you're constantly doing that over the 10 years you're training. You know, that's where a lot of people are like, you know, how the hell are you so fit and all that sort of stuff. I think it's just through so many years of putting myself in uncomfortable positions that when training does get tough, I'm still going to go, I'm still going to push myself, you know what I mean? I'm not going to shy away from it, and it'll make me, you know, who I am today. Like, again, if you're always trying to be in a position where you're comfortable and all that type of stuff, as soon as it gets uncomfortable, you're not thinking right, you know, you're struggling, you're like, oh no, like you're starting to doubt yourself, all these, you know. Right. Again, that's why we put ourselves in that sort of position. But I notice it, like especially when you're fighting or even sparring, everyone's fucking good for the first minute. Right. They're on point. They're eager. You can't slip up for a second because they're ready to pull the trigger. Yeah. 1 minute goes by, next minute they're looking for give me a second, reset here. I ain't giving you fucking shit. I'm in your face, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And that's it, and you just see them crumble. Yeah. And, you know, but early, I can't do that. I have to, wear them out and then be on them, and then you just start to see like their reactions from the first minute to even the second, completely different. I think I'm starting to prove that I'm different to people as well. You know, I mean, you know, when it comes to adversity, that never die attitude, like the mindset, preparation, all that. Like, you know, you see the work I've done, and the proof is in the pudding, right? I always get tired, right? I sit there, I'm always going to be like, don't get me wrong, I'm still breathing. Right. But I mean, look how I deal with it. Right. You know what I mean? That's the difference. Look how I deal with being like tired. You know, some people just crumble. Me, I'm just like, whatever. It's just a thing I don't worry about, because I've been there that many times and I've had to push through and do shit that's harder than this anyway, while I've been that fatigued. So that mentally, it's, you know, it's good, you know what I mean? Where you hit that wall, get that mental block and just be like, I'm done. But I mean, you just make sure, like for me, again, that's why one thing, you know, people say, be comfortable in uncomfortable positions. They talk about that. I've changed that and said accept uncomfortable, because it's never comfortable. Like the training sessions I'm doing, it's not comfortable. Me being that fifth round that I'm talking about, it's not comfortable, but I've just accepted it. Like, you know, I deal with it so much better because I've accepted that this is going to happen, and you know, and that's all right. So obviously, it is probably a little more comfortable than it used to be, but I mean, it still sucks, but I just deal with it much better. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. So I accept the uncomfortable. So that's how I am. I'm my hardest critic, and you could probably just see that from when post-fight press conference and things like that. The way I'm talking, I'm always gonna be hard on myself. You know, I know when I get hit, and I remember those because I don't want to get touched. You know what I mean? So you touch me, I'm like, yeah. No, there's not one man alive that can definitely put me there. I fought the best of the best. I fought guys in, obviously, Islam, Molly losses in the UFC, and not even he could get me in the dark places where I would struggle. I wouldn't struggle. I have a smile on my face no matter where it took me. So there's not one man alive that can get me uncomfortable. Too much hard work in the gym, preparations, that's where it all happens. And I wouldn't say I've always loved fighting. It's not like I'm proud of it. I've obviously had your street fights and whatnot. It's not something I'm proud of. It's not something I want to really talk about. But I've always been known to be able to throw them. And it's all my family ever talk about, my uncles and my dad and all that. Like, they'll just talk about, because Macedonian Greek and warrior blood and all that. And that's all they ever talked about. So it's something that was always, I grew up wanting to be a part of really anyway.